Hello and welcome to this Coltraco Ultrasonics tutorial video on how to set up, adjust and use the extension rod with the Portalevel MAX MARINE PLUS. There are two types of extension rod at Coltraco Ultrasonics, the standard extension rod and the slimline extension rod. The difference is the thickness. The standard extension rod is 15mm thick, whereas the slimline extension rod is only 12mm thick. The purpose of the slimline is to fit through cylinder gaps which are far tighter in banked rows where cylinders are closer together. The standard extension rod comes as standard with the Portalevel unit, whereas the slimline extension rod will come as standard with the Portalevel MAX MARINE PLUS. Today I'm going to focus on how to assemble, adjust and use the slimline extension rod with the Portalevel MAX MARINE PLUS. First of all, if you look onto the front here, we have a marker which indicates distance between the sensor and this bar here. It is important that the sensor is adjusted so that it is at exactly halfway on the cylinder, half of the diameter, which is the radius point on the cylinder. This is so that the sensor can correctly adhere to the front of the cylinder. To adjust that, use an Allen key on the base here. Simply loosen, slide the sensor until it's in the appropriate position and then tighten it again. Once that is done, we can then start putting the extension rod together. The slimline extension rod has various different extension rod sections which simply screw in together like so. Finally, with the handle, that is your slimline extension rod fully assembled and ready for use. As is required with our other handheld ultrasonic sensors, ultrasound gel is required as a couplant between the sensor and the cylinder to allow ultrasound to pass. So now I'm going to show you how to take a measurement using the extension rod. But first, I'll apply some ultrasonic gel to the tip of the sensor. When taking a measurement on banked row cylinders, they may be quite close together. In this case, you can simply slide the extension rod down the side to reach in between. Once it is in between the cylinders, you can then simply rotate the sensor to ensure that the sensor is now in between. It is important that this orientation is maintained and a consistent force is applied to the sensor wall to get a good reading. So once we're in position, I can show you the unit and show you some of the readings that I get on this cylinder. I'm going to start slightly higher. So as I apply force onto the cylinder itself, I start to get a reading. As I move down, I can see that reading change. And as I can see down here, the values have dropped significantly, indicating that I've crossed into a different phase, into the liquids. So as per our normal procedures, I will move the sensor up into an area where I received high values. And I will engage Cal. It indicates gas on the display, as because I'm in the upper portion of the cylinder where the gas is present. I will now then move down until it reads liquid. Reads liquid. I'm going to go down one more just to confirm. Still liquid. I'll move back up. Liquid, gas. Liquid, liquid, gas. The exact point where it switches between liquid and gas is your liquid level. And that is testing using the extension rod. Thank you very much for listening.